Better. Let's click it up and save some time. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada boom, bada bing. Mm-hmm. All right, you guys. Like I said, give me just a moment. We're gonna be doing a snap. Also, give me just a sec. I want to check my audio too. But yeah, we'll do some snaps. I baby, baby, baby. Can you go on your mom's side? Michelle, go on your mom's side. Can you go on your mom's side? You're yelling. Sorry. It's just like she is so loud I could hear her all the way up through. Okay. There we go. There we go. Oy. That's, no. All right. All right. Jesus Christmas. God bless. All right. There we go. And now, just to make sure, let's go here real fast. Home, my channel, and boom. Perfect. That's all I needed to know. Was my mic working? All right, all right. Let me throw real quick. Throw on some socks. And then we will go into the room. I'll let you guys see some plants. Also, everybody keeps asking me, why are there no buds? Dude, okay, so cannabis doesn't grow like that, okay? It grows buds, but when you want it to grow buds. So the big thing is right now I'm trying to make sure that we're pushing for yield. And what that means is we're trying to get the plants as big as possible before we flip to flower so that when they do start to grow the buds, we get as big of a yield, as big as a plant as possible. And the only way to do that is to veg the plant longer. And what I mean is you grow the plant longer in vegetative stage before you flip to flower. That way when you flip to flower, you have a bigger structure to then grow the buds on. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I hope so. Goodness gracious. Okay. I gotta get one of those things and get this dead skin off my feet. Gross. Gross. Ugh. Okay. So definitely need to get a pedicure soon. All right, all right. My heels are all dry. Okay. Okay. Bada bing. We are dressed. And now, let's get some music going. Okay. Perfect. Now, Let's get some music going and we'll do some snaps. If everybody else is smoking along at home, what are you guys smoking on? Anything delicioso, let us know. All right. Wait, what? No, let's go back because for one thing, this I know says non-copyright. Free for profit, free for profit. See? Perfect. Hey guys, come show your support on my YouTube channel. I am live now. All right. Hashtag nothing for sale or trade. Hashtag FIPO for educational purposes. No, you're fine. Sorry, it was just when you were talking, you were just so loud. There's a bear. Hi there, bear. I see you. Yes, I do. Yes, I see my bear. Perfect, perfect. And then last but not least, we'll copy it. Let's see. Yeah. All right, and then one or two more of those, and I'm good. Hell yeah. Heck yeah. All right. That's enough. Let's actually smoke. Okay. Enough of that. Let's get in some good. What do you guys think? Check it out. Well, that shocked the shit out of me. That's weird the way the camera is on that one. Anyway. Boom. All right. So that will do. Ooh, let's get that light out of our eyes. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, everybody. Wow. Okay. Let's dump a few of these out and let's put back the big stuff. Keep the little ones. That way we always smoke through. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. That'll do right there. That will do. Hacha. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. So we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. I had 4 overall views so far, and we've only been live for like 10 minutes. Hell yeah. We're growing. We're growing. And if anybody is watching at the moment, I do appreciate you. Thank you so much. If you are smoking along for the day, I don't know what time it is, but for us, you guys, it is 4 o'clock here in Arizona right now in Tucson. So we're getting prepared. We're getting prepared. 420 is vastly approaching, and I have not smoked yet today. The one thing I am starting to do, I don't know if you guys have heard of intermittent fasting. I am now officially intermittent smoking. I am only allowed to smoke from the hours of 4:20 until midnight. That is my new thing. And the reason is because that way I will keep my tolerance from going through the roof. That whole jump out of the bed and immediately start to smoke thing, that is where your tolerance is going. Also, if you're using vape pens and you're walking around with one of them in your pocket, if you puff on those little vape pens, they are tolerance destroyers. The reason is that you are not just puffing on like a joint with a light amount of THC. You're puffing on usually 99 to 100% pure THC at those distillate vapes. They're cheap. They're, very easily to use. They're affordable. And so you will use it. If you carry one of those in your pocket, they're just tolerance destroyers. The way I try to do it now is I use weed as almost like a meditation sort of thing. If I'm going to smoke, I want to sit down, relax, and enjoy it. I'm not just going to walk around puffing. Now, having said that, that's not to say there's not a place and a time for a cart. Okay, for instance, we're going to Champs next month, considering it's tomorrow, next month. But anyway, February, we're going to Champs this year. We're going to need some carts because when you're walking around and you can't just smoke and you got to be somewhere for hours and hours, okay, it's a different setup than just every day, all day. That's my warning. It's not that you should never, ever use carts. I just think that they should be very, very sparingly used. They should be used very sparingly. That'll do. It's not as clean as I'd like it, but it'll do. I got an idea though. If I do that though, it's just gonna get that mouthpiece dirty. I think it'll be all right. I just used it yesterday, so we will do. If it tastes like shit, we'll change the water. All right, we got it in, and now the very next thing, you got to Dairy Queen that thing. You've got to Dairy Queen it. And what I mean is, so you're gonna do this right here. You're gonna take your little tamping tool. You just lightly tamp it. We're not like, of course, if you pack it in there, we're just tamping it just to make sure all the top is, there we go. And then wipe it off. Boom. Now we're good to go. Now, this is what it should look like. And this is what I mean by Dairy Queen. Okay. So you should have it here. You should be able to see it. All right, but then you should be able to Dairy Queen it. If it doesn't Dairy Queen, that means your stuff is dry as hell and also not very sticky. Just so you know. What in the hell? There we go. But yeah, you want to be able to Dairy Queen. Oh, hold on that light. It blinds me. It blinds me. There we go. Okay. Are we ready? Cheers. First smoke of the day. Wait. It's not 420 yet. Fuck. Okay, who cares? We're close enough. Getting close to 420. If you didn't got to be that goddamn exact with it. The point is, don't wake up and smoke from the time you open your eyes until you close them. That's how you don't get high. Pretty tasty. Pretty tasty. Pretty tasty. That one had like a nice it reminded me of like a like a mixture of like a sweet, almost like caramel, like a it's almost like a it's like if Tootsie or not, it's like if a what would that be like? Hang on, let me hit this one more time. That's interesting. That's interesting. It's got a sweet note to it, but I can't tell if the sweet note is fruity or almost like a rich caramel. It's like a fruity, rich caramel kind of flavor. It's odd. That's odd. I like that. No skunky OG at all to this though, at all. Like definitely don't get any of that. I'm getting more of that like fruity, almost Skittles behind it, but not like the Z terps. Like for sure some Z terps in there, but like hang on, let me throw a little of that on there. That should definitely do it. We just got a lot of trichome. It was like pure powdered trichome on the top here. Let me show you guys. That looks good. That's gonna be good. I was like all the powder that I poured out of that, like all the trichomes, just like concentrated right there. Like, look at this. I'm not. Well, I'll tamp it. I'll do a tamp on it. We'll put a tamp on it. Boom. And it's a light tamp though. I'm not over here. I'm not over here like like rah rah. Like I'm not trying to do that. Like that. Of course, it would stick in there like a Dairy Queen. Then the whole point is you just lightly little tamp so you can clean it up, make your bowl nice, and then it should boom Dairy Queen should stick together. If it doesn't, if buds stick together, you know what I mean? Best buds, they stick together. See, again. That way you can kind of see the quality. There you go. Boom. The quality. Okay. All right, one more because I want to try to knock this flavor down. I have a feeling it's gonna it's gonna come to me on the second one here. All right, let's try it. Let's see here. Here, actually, I should probably spin it so you guys can really see it stack. All right, all right. And here we go. Cheers. That one got me. Like I literally almost slobbered. Oh my god. That one got me. Oh, that one got me. Oh, that one got me, you guys. Oh, it's just bizzle, bizzle, shizzle. Woo! Oh my god. Oh. Ay, ay, ay. Ooh. Barf. Chisky bisky. That was good. Ho. Hey, Jababu. Hey, Jabaru. Darrell. 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 All right, I'm good. I think I'm good now. Hey. God, that one got me, dude. That one got me. Like, I literally almost drooled. I was like, I had to catch that on cam there. I almost drooled. Hey. Oh. Sorry, I'm just like, oh my god. That one like took me to another reality for a second there. Oh, that one got me good. I had sprinkled a lot of those the crumbs, like the trichome keef, you know, the powder on there from like that jar. Because like it dumped out, it was very, very keefy. And I was like, okay, I put it on top and yeah. I think it did what it intended to do. It fucking destroyed me. You bastard. What is it, Mr. Man? Are you wanting love too? Mr. Kitty. Mr. Kitty boy. Are you just leaving me? You just gonna leave your daddy? Mr. Vash, come over here. See your daddy. See your daddy. Come here, Mr. Man. Good boy. Come here. Oh, yeah. Hey, that's my kitty boy. Yeah. Him like his little scratch. Yeah, him like a scratch. Him like his little chickens. Oh, yes. Oh. Oh, my little Mr. Man. Oh. He's just like, Daddy, what you got going on over here? Just, okay, we were going to the room. I'm sorry, I had a whole lost moment there. Did you see that moment I had with Asher? It was awesome. Okay, let's go to the grow room. All right. So since I'm cleaning and haven't been outside yet. Oh, hold on. Did it reconnect? That was dumb. I disconnected the microphone. I'm an idiot. Okay. There we go. I don't know why I did that. I mean, I'm pretty stoned. Mr. Vash, what are you doing, Mr. Boy? I had to give him the slow blink. You see how he turned his head? He always looks for me to do that now that I started doing it. It's like if I don't slow blink, he doesn't know if everything's okay now. Like I have to do this. Like when he looks at me, I have to go. They say, I looked it up on the internet. They said that when they do that at you, it's like a sign of everything's chill with me. How's it with you? Because you don't close your eyes apparently in the cat world on anything that you don't trust. I don't know. This is the research that I did. All right, you guys. So just so you know, we are officially on our last day of veg. So today is the 31st. All right, there we go. Yeah, there we go. There. So yeah, so it's officially the 31st, and then tomorrow will be the first day of flower. So I will be flipping to flower on the 1st, starting in on the 2nd, and we'll run the month of February. The one thing that I am gonna have to do is mix up my water and have it here so that the days that I'm gone, my wife can come in and water just once for me. I'm going to water that morning before I go. And then I'm going to go, I'll be gone 3 days. So the one thing I worry about, I'll have to mix up water for these. She'll have to come in once a day and water them, and I'll show her how to do it. And then only once on the big ones. But luckily I can tell her from there what to do, and I'll have it all mixed up in the buckets. I just got to prepare it all. So, yeah, that's going to be a fun time for me, though. Stressful. That's what it is. It's going to be stressful. But it'll be fun because I'll get to go to the trip. We are all going to go get to see a little bit of Vegas. I've never seen Vegas. Man, we are just looking so good over here, you guys. Come take a look. Now, I'll show you where I'm doing bad, but I also like to show you what I do good when I do it. So check this girl out. We are just thriving. Like, this girl here is just doing so good. Like, she has loved it, has been happy, don't fuck with me and let me go. I mean, she is just thriving. We've just almost got a perfect little canopy. She's just like, I mean, look at that. Look at that growth. And just like the prayer. Look at it. Look at the prayer. Just happy. Like, now this one's doing pretty good now too. I finally got her back into the spot. But this light is powerful. The funny thing is, this 400 watt ion board I had on 25% this whole time. Been doing great, which 25% of 400 watts, give or take 100 watts is what she's powering. Okay, this is only a 300 watt light, and it's funny as shit to me because I had this one up to 25% and it was burning it. So 25% of 300 is like what, 75, some shit. So it's like, I didn't understand. But anyway, I dialed her in, got it good, got her going back healthy, got everybody on the same page. See how everybody's looking good. We're all praying, we're all good. It's just I lost a little time on these dialing in with these lights. I really did. I won't lie or flex about it. I'm all about being honest about my grows. No, I better keep that right there. But I just try to tell everybody the truth. Whenever something happens, I always, because I feel like that's what a bullshitter does, is try to act like, oh, do nothing but perfect. No, what I mean? It was my first run of this room. I just set it all up. I got it dialed in now, and we are looking great. We are on schedule. Now the one that really took the most brunt of the hit of damage was this, and I just don't know why this bitch took such a big hit. Especially because, like, if you back up and look, it's only on the right. Like, I don't get it. Like, it had to be the light. But the funny thing is there again, this light here, 300 watt Mars Hydro, 400 watt ion board, it just didn't make sense. But I got her dialed in. We are starting to get healthy again. If you notice, we have lots of healthy growth coming in. Look at that. Hang on. Let me get my hand behind it so that the thing can focus on it. There we go. See, healthy new growth. Everything's good. Really just, we lost a few leaves and time. I mean, and then that's another thing I try to explain. Okay. And I've been growing for years. I make mistakes. So that's why I tell new beginner growers, they think auto flowers are the way to go. Because, oh, it's auto. I don't have to do anything. It's auto, and that's not quite what auto means in that sense. Auto flower just means it's on an automatic timer per se, and it flowers out in a time limit, not when you want it to. Okay, and here's my thing. So you see how even I made a mistake, and I've had to kind of sort of switch back and fix it and go from there, right? All right, well, if you're a new beginner grower, you're going to make mistakes. And when you make those mistakes, if you're on a timer, there's no time to fix it, which is why most people's auto flowers come out looking like little teeny shrimpies, and they hate it. They spend 6 months, they don't even get a fucking joint's worth, and then they quit growing. And so I tell people all the time, first off, don't start with an autoflower. Start with a photo period so that you can control when you go to bloom. Because even though it doesn't make sense to you now, it will later, and you're going to want that extra time and energy that you could spend getting your plant back healthy if you need to. Also, photo periods tend to be a lot more in yield. Like if you do grow a photo, they are known to give you more weight in the end. And like, yeah, nobody cares if you're trying to be Pablo Escobar, but when you're growing one or two plants, you are going to be concerned with your yield, to some degree. Which is why also, if you look at the way that I'm growing my setup, it's why I had to wait on my plants to get healthy before I flip them into flower. It's not up to me sometimes. If something happens and the grow gets put off, it gets put off. I mean, because I can rush it, sure, and then end up with an inferior product and something that I don't want to put my name on. But that's why I say I mean I can shoot for a time, but it also depends on the plant. I mean, it's not always up to me when that plant's going to finish. Even these, that's the thing too, these voodoos could take longer, which is why I'm super happy now the way that I have my setup, because with it being separate, I can close this tent, and now no matter what I do, how long in here, I have a 3 foot by 3 foot to work with. I.e., so do you see how they're coming up now? So what I can do is very soon I'll go through, get rid of anything that's and keep everything that's ready for the next run. Also, the next run will get cloned off of these essentially. So that's what these are. Sorry, I was reading. So yeah, so these, I mean, that's what I have these for. These are copies of everything you see behind you. That way, once they all flower out, if anything is just amazing, I have copies. Now, not to mention the biscotti mints, I know is good. I have flowered out. So when I do it, I hate to leave myself just one or two plants because something can happen to a plant and then I would lose all the years of work I put into these. These plants right here, that biscotti, there's years of work I have in that now. Like testing it and growing it and flowering it, and I know it to be solid, good genetics, which is why now I'm ready to work with it. I'm ready to do something with this plant because I know it's a solid producer. I just want to see if it'll pass anything along. That's the one thing that you always care about is what traits are going to pass, what traits are going to not pass. Some things are cut only. Some things you literally can only get a clone. You can't get seeds because the seeds just won't. They won't produce what the clone would. Sorry, I'm always tucking. In this stage, you're tucking. Tucking and weaving, filling in the net, filling in the net. And especially now that we're healthy, we're starting to really fill in, and I'm just trying to catch everything. These are on a whole nother tip. Now that we have these where they're going to be, we're going to try another thing here. What I want to see is I want to do a sea of green where I'm trying to see if I do 1 gallon pots, if I flower them out quickly, if I can get the same kind of yield. And so these we're ready to start going in on. I just have to start watering them more and more and more. So we'll see. Everybody should be just about set up. Like I said, we're flipping tomorrow, and we're going to see what happens. All right, how we doing on water? Good, still on max right there. where we at on our thing? So we're at 46% humidity, 75%, sorry, 75 degrees, 46%. I'm reading all this from here, by the way. So 46% humidity, 75 degrees. Where we at here? Good. We are good. Good, 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 good. All right. Actually, I'm ready to leave this room alone. We are looking beautiful in here. I love it. The plants are loving it. Everybody's thriving. BPD's nailing. Yeah, we're looking good. Also, I want to see Michelle should just about be ready, and we are heading out for a little bit. Like I said, you guys, I was just gonna kind of be a quick little update. As long as she's not ready, though, we're gonna do another bong rip. Ta 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 ta. Oh, Mr. Razraz, what are you doing? What is him doing? Are you serious, buddy? You just, yep, just tear up Daddy's carpet. It's okay. It's okay. We love you. We do. You're ridiculous. All right. Hey, baby. How much longer do you think? About 5 minutes? Okay, good. We can do one more bong rip. All right, guys. Y'all heard it. We got one more bong rip time. Wait. As I step all over the thing. Hold on. Let me plug it in. Give me one moment here. I just want to plug in my charger so that it's not destroying my phone battery while we're doing this. Anytime I live, it really hits that phone battery. Oh, hey, beautiful girl. Oh, sorry. Stormy, where are we going? Yeah, we can take her. I like taking her. You know I do. Oh, let me throw these glasses on. Good. The room looks good. Parameters are met. Let's see. Did we already do? Okay, so hold on, you guys. I got an idea. We already did the bong rips that I broke up, and I'm not even gonna flex. Boy, let's just do a dab then. Since we're leaving, we only get one more dab. We're gonna do a dab. We're gonna end it with a dab. All right, let's see. We'll put that back here. How? Put this here. Wait. I'm not even gonna flex either. I have been really liking the mini nail. Okay. So I figured it out. All right. I've played with it, and I think I have come to really fudging like the mini nail. All right. And I have to explain. It takes a little getting used to. All right. It takes a little getting used to, and I have freaking nailed it now. Like, I even keep it clean. It's like, you guys got to see this. Hold on. Let me just look. I'll show you. Look at this. Ow! Shocked the shit out of me. Fucking static electricity lately has been murder. So dry. All right, so look. So check it out. Look at this. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so look, and let me show you what you got to do. Step one. Step one, turn it on. Step two, you don't put it in your thing directly. As it starts to heat up, you got to have a thing for it. Something where you can put it in where it can get warm and it doesn't hurt nothing. So then what you do, get you some alcohol. Nice and clean. Make sure the whole thing is nice and clean. Because this is the only time when you turn it on and see that it's hot, right? It's getting hot. All right. So now we got everything clean. Take that. You can throw it out. We'll store our bad ones over there. Then you want to take a clean one, and you'll use this the next time. So you get this one clean, get all the stuff off the walls. We're just getting the residue back off, right? Then go down in here to make sure none of that residue there we go. See, just to make sure none of that residue got into that stem and then back out. Just cleaning, you're just cleaning out the handle essentially. I mean, if you know you didn't get anything in there, but I always do because swear to God, I can taste the alcohol. So anyway, see, now it's clean. All right, hold on. I'll set that right there. Okay. And now, let me get this up instead of just keep making a mess. It was better the other way, I think. Okay. Boom. All right. So now, you got this perfectly clean. We just literally, that's all I was really trying to do is just clean it out real good from the last time. And then now it's heating up. So see, we're at 540. We're going to bring it over. Since we already cleaned everything, we know everything's clean. Boom. No alcohol taste. Perfect. That's what I was shooting for. Cool, cool, cool. All right. So now we got our marble ready to go. That's what's going to go right here. Cap it off. All right. Let's get some, because we're at 570. I put it on 575. Boom. And there's a reason I went a little warmer than I normally like to go. And there's a reason. So what I'll do, get a glob. Now, here's what I've found. Because of this thing, it's got this metal part around the outside that's going to hold heat. And then also the glass holds heat, right? So going in and hitting it with it temped and leaving it on causes that char. So what I do is I leave it on. Make sure it's at the right temp. Make sure you taste it. Okay, good. All right, and then I go like this. Drop it in. Let it melt off my thing. That way there's enough heat to make sure it gets off my dab tool. All right. Now, see, I know my dab tool is nice and clean. Pull that over here to the side. I cut it off. Throw on the marble, and begin. Whew, cheers. With all my heart, I love you too. All right, hold on, I'm almost done. You see what I mean about it? Hold the temperature. Woo! All right, so also, whew, baby. If, if also one thing I found, okay, and this was the dumbest thing ever. I never read the instructions because I didn't have them, but also I probably wouldn't have read them anyway. I looked it up online. I actually got the mini nail instruction manual. Do you know what they suggest on the mini nail to do when it starts to get dirty? So here I have been like taking it apart very delicately, cleaning it, doing all right. You know what they say to do? And I tried it and it, oh my God, blew my mind. So look, this is all in their cleaning kit. So you're supposed to do this, clean it, throw in a little alcohol and keep going. But now here's the beautiful part. They suggest if it builds up a little black jazz, dial it to 1200 degrees and let it ramp up. And then literally for 5 minutes, that's it. Dial it back down to your temp. And then that's it. And it'll literally ramp up, cook everything right off. And then it just comes right back down to the temp. And it just looks beautiful. Like, I had no clue it would even go that high. And apparently it will go to like 2,000 degrees if you set it. Now, you're not supposed to do that, nor are you supposed to run it longer than 5 minutes at the 1200. They suggested anything longer than 10 minutes at that degrees is starting to degrade the quartz and the actual unit. So they said, but at 1,000 degrees for 5 minutes is perfectly fine, and it will clean the thing. It blew my mind. Like, look up the instructions. But what I found is, as long as you notice how I turned it off. So I had turned it off before I started. I got plenty of that dab, as you saw. And now look. I got shocked again. I got shocked again. This fucking carpet, dude. You can't even walk on it. You see? Well, hold on. I still got to clean that a little better. Excuse me. There we go. Do you see what I mean, though, about how no Chaz? See? No Chaz? I think I'm figuring it out. I think I'm mastering the nail. And I'm not even gonna lie, now that I have, it's way better than using that torch. Well, for one thing, you get much better temperature control, because with the torch, I have to heat it up past it, then come back down to the temperature and try to catch the temperature, like playing goddamn hot potato baseball with fucking 1,000 degrees. And it's like, not my thing. Like, I will do it, but this is the better way. If I can get this dialed in, I think that I like it better. All right, but you guys, my wife is waiting. We're going to have a fun day. We're going to take out the puppy wuppy. We're going to go do some things. I'll probably take some videos and post them. Love all y'all. Peace. Stay safe.